Good afternoon. Welcome to St Mary's for the final time this season, as this extraordinarily long, difficult season comes to an end. Vestergaard, that's a physical challenge between him and McBurney. I heard that up here. And Saints have picked up the loose ball through Armstrong, who's been very bright in the early stages. Good ball back inside toward Pratt, and he looks up, and Ings has pulled away off Basham. Ings in edge of the penalty area. Was he fouled? He's gone down easily. He wants a free kick or a penalty. He can't believe it. Sheffield United, according to Peter Banks, didn't make any contact, and now Vestergaard's in trouble with his pace, and Billy Sharp's gone in behind him. Billy Sharp on the right, McBurney to his left. Sharp, shot saved by McCarthy, comes back off Billy Sharp and goes out for a goal kick, and he kicks the ball out looking for a corner. Good save from McCarthy, but Sharp will be disappointed, Dave. He either didn't find McBurney or didn't score.
Yeah, and he's done Vestergaard down that left-hand side, left him for dead, and it looked as if he was stuck in a mire.
Remember, Watford and Villa have to lose for Bournemouth to stay up. Could be another great escape, Dave, with Watford 2 down and Bournemouth winning. Stevens and McBurney clash. It comes off both their heads and falls kindly in the end to John Fleck. Now Ender Stevens from the left, in towards Fleck. He let it run, and then the shot comes in, and it is Lundstrom who scores at the back post. It went through a few legs in the penalty area. Saints will be disappointed. The ball came from a long way, Dave. Went across the box. A couple of people missed it. There was a dummy from McBurney, but at the end of the day, it was allowed to get to the back post, and he's beaten McCarthy at his near post and off the keeper and into the net. So Lundstrom scores 1-0 United.
It's come off the left-hand side. It's gone through a number of people, but Lundstrom's got in from a midfield run. He's got in there, obviously not picked up, and he stuck it away, but the writing was on the wall because they'd had a couple of chances earlier on, and this Sheffield United side, they work hard. Saints have knocked the ball around, but really they haven't penetrated that final third.
It's all very congested and narrow, Dave, isn't it? Walker-Peters is 10 yards off the side, and then he's given it away as he was half-challenged, and Billy Sharp's gone on his bike again. Gets it back off McBurney, who's busting a gut to join him. Sharp could square it. He does. McBurney leaves it. Behind him, shot comes in from Lundstrom, and it's parried as he volleyed it viciously at McCarthy, and Saints clear it. And on the break, United almost caught Southampton out.
Well, that's the 4th clear chance they've had now. They've scored 1 in the 4.
Yeah. And a good chance that was for the goal scorer, Lundstrom, Dave. Saints are going to have to find a few more dimensions to their game, Dave, to unlock this team, that's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something a little bit off the cuff, maybe a little bit, and without sort of Genepo and Boufal around, Dave. They haven't got too much off the cuff there. Obviously, Ings can produce out of nothing, Redmond sometimes. But Bertrand and Walker-Peters, Dave, noticeably playing much higher in this second half, and didn't quite get a loose ball there. Smallbone finds the feed through to Ché Adams, and Ché Adams scores against his former club and scores in consecutive games. His 3rd Premier League goal against this season, and he has loved life after lockdown. Ché Adams. Saints are level after half-time. Southampton 1, Sheffield United 1.
Well, Sheffield United get caught a little bit just outside the 18-yard box on the ball, and the ball's gone through, and I've got to say that is only a half chance. That is a terrific strike and a good goal. That pulls them back into the game. But what a good goal from Adams.
Tell you what, Dave, I actually think that's their first shot on target in the game.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was only a half chance. When you think in the first half Sheffield United created 4 chances, the 2 of them were very clear, and that is just a half chance, and he's whipped it away.
And the other thing I wanted to say, Dave, from my chat with Martin Semmons, the chief executive earlier, it's about crowds, and could be crowds in for the first game of the new season in September the 12th. Obviously government will decide it, but clubs working with the government on that, he said, and maybe after that, we don't know when, we'll get a lot closer to having full crowds back. But we just don't need things to go wrong with everyone doing what they're supposed to do. The whole excuse used for wearing the mask so late in the travel bubble was to avoid a second spike.
I think he's done a good job behind the scenes, me.
Well, they're a good team now, aren't they? Him and the manager and Toby Steele, and they're working together.
There's a bit of a hand and glove job, and I think that's one of the things you need.
That's a good ball from Romeo. Saints, nice first time, some touches, and then Smallbone curls one, not far over, only about a couple of foot. Nice strike, and it's a goal kick to Sheffield United.
He's come on to that one, Smallbone, off the right-hand side. He's trying to bend it round the keeper, not far away. in life, Adam, sometimes you've got to have a little bit of vision, a
And
little
some
bit
faith.
of hope, and a little bit of faith and belief.
Yeah.
And that's what they've shown.
Absolutely, Dave.
You know, they've shown that stickability.
Yeah, oh, McCarthy here could have given a goal away. Sharp tries to go around him. Romeo gets back, makes a challenge. Oh, McCarthy needs to buy Romeo a pint later. He's just got him out of a horrible hole. He's played it straight out to Billy Sharp. Who did he do that against the other week, Dave? He played it out to the defender.
I can't believe.
Was it Arsenal, wasn't it?
The chances they've had created, clear chances, haven't taken them, Sheffield.
Cool. Billy
You know
Sharp
they're
again.
going to. If this finishes up 1-1, they will rue not taking these chances they've created.
Ball lobbed forward, flicked on by Clark, who got an immediate first touch. Berg can't keep control of it. It's still busy in midfield. At times it's like the first 20 minutes of a game, because such is the ferocity in the middle of the park. The challenge is going in, flying in thick and fast still. Then Lewis has to be, Saints desperately after a free kick off the ball for Adams' run being blocked as Bertrand played it forward. It's not happened. He's enjoying his football, Ryan Bertrand. You can tell it. He's been galloping up and down the left wing, Dave, again today. He's really enjoying doing the mileage, you know. He's enjoying it. Really pushing his tank. And that's for sure.
The one thing about Sheffield, they make it into a man's game, Adam, don't they?
Yeah.
You know,
One of those teams you have to match physically, and that's a good ball from Ward-Prowse as he was lunged in on by Fleck, and now Walker-Peters, a bit of space, Smallbone ahead of him, doesn't quite know where to go, inside or out. He's still going, he shoots, it comes back to Adams, he fires his second, and Saints second. Walker-Peters' shot hit the defender, but I'll tell you what, surefire shot from Ché Adams. He smashed it past Henderson. He's got another against his former club, and Saints have turned it round. 1-0 down at half-time, 2-1 up with 20 minutes to go.
Well, good work from Walker-Peters there. He's down the right-hand side, he cuts in, he fires one away, gets the rebound, and who's on the job? Adams. Delighted for him, Adam, because he's gone through a real spell where he was finding it difficult to hit the back of the net. His work rate's good now, his movement's good now, he's a big, strong boy, and now all of a sudden he's getting goals. Good second goal.
To the bottom of the table, Dave, with Bournemouth 2 goals ahead, Watford losing at Arsenal, hinges on that West Ham Villa game you said about playing out the draw. Right, so
they'll be gutted if that's what they've done.
Well,
played it out.
Well, I guess Villa can't control it now. Redmond, square ball. Sheffield United are short of numbers here, and he just couldn't get the ball out from his feet, but he gets it back to Redmond, Danny Ings, and he hits it straight at Henderson. But Saints have a penalty for the challenge on Ings, but Danny Ings will be disappointed, Dave. He didn't score anyway because it took him about 4 touches to get the ball under control. He was tripping over it
just couldn't
almost.
get it out of his feet.
Yeah, but he's going to have a penalty.
And when he did, he's just moved the ball and took him out.
You know what, this game's gone better as it's gone on, but it's not like that, Dave. Not often you see Sheffield United shorter numbers like that, given how organised we've talked about them being. But Saints had them stretched.
They've been
there.
so good.
Yeah. This to give Saints a 2-goal lead with 7 minutes to go. Ings against Henderson.
That's
scores it this time.
That's the difference.
Hits it properly. Danny Ings has his 22nd Premier League goal of the season. Saints have come from a goal down at half-time to score 3 in the second half against Sheffield United. They're going to stretch that unbeaten run to 7 games and finish the season on a high. And Ings is 1 behind James Beattie's 23 from 16 years ago.
Let me just tell you the difference. Pansy Potter won at Bournemouth. This one, he stepped up, he struck it well, pace on it, didn't change his mind, hit it firmly, left of the goalkeeper, hit the back of the net. That's the way to take a penalty.
At the moment, by the way, there are some full times coming in now. Palace 1, Spurs 1. I think that ends Palace's run, Dave, of about 6 defeats and a spin. Man City have thumped Norwich 5-0. Johnny Evans has been sent off for Leicester. Bit of end of season frustration for them. And that's it. The season is over for Southampton. They end it on a high. A 3-1 comeback win against Sheffield United to do a league double over the Blades this season.